My name is Mahek.
My name is Regina.
And I am Jonathan.
And today we dissecting a cat.
Yay! Alright. An embryo. You can see the started development of the eyes and the ear. The ear is that little hole on the side of the head. You can also see the started development of the paws, as you can see the fingers starting to branch out. There's the tail at the end, and there we go. Early development of the spine, which started by the encapsulation of the central nerve tube in the embryo.
We are dissecting is a cat. The phylum is Chordata and the subphylum is Vertebrata.
This is a fur, which helps it keep warm.
Alright,
The specimen we have is a male, and this is the external reproductive system, and this is the testes and the penis.
the basic parts of the sensory system.
This is the tongue. It helps with gustation. That is for tasting, and it also helps with feeding, grooming, and drinking.
This is the nose. The nose is used for smelling and respiration. And this is the ear, simply used for hearing.
Ears are used for hearing and equilibrium to maintain balance within the cat, as do their tail. And you can see the whiskers on the front of the face. Those are used to sense changes in airflow, which help it as a predatory animal.
One long cavity from the neck to the penis is called a coelomic cavity, which separates into two cavities.
This is the thoracic cavity, and this is the abdominal pelvic cavity.
This right here is the gonads. It consists of two testicles.
They are used in sperm production. You can see a tube that leads up to the penis, which will then is connected to the urethra, which is back here.
And then this little sac right here is
It's the bladder.
Yeah, the bladder. Is the bladder.
This here is the cat's anus.
The hole.
Yeah, it's posteriorly located, right beneath the tail.
This here is the liver, and these are the rib cage, and under the rib cage you have the diaphragm.
And the lungs and various other organs.
We gotta cut it open. Oh.
It's back there.
Right in the back.
Diaphragm.
Yeah. Here's the liver. It's composed of 6 lobes. The quadrate lobe, the left medial lobe, the left lateral lobe, the caudate lobe, the right medial lobe, and the right lateral lobe. And the function of the liver is to assist in its functions are chemical synthesis, detoxification of harmful chemicals, and storage of metabolic products and bile.
And right here between the liver, right here you have the gallbladder.
It's that little balloon-like structure.
And then if you move under the stomach, you have the pancreas right here. Then on the side of the pancreas, you have the spleen.
Yep. Alright.
This is the stomach, which stores food and breaks down.
It's located directly below the liver.
This is the greater omentum.
It's a sac covering. It holds the organs in place. Now, if you look below the liver, you see that structure back there? That is the lesser omentum. Now,
The cecum.
cecum is a small finger-like protrusion from a structure on the large intestines. It's coated in bacteria to assist the cat in digestion. You can also use it to differentiate between the large and the small intestines. Now, here we have the small intestine, which is being flared out for you right now, where you can see the blood vessels right along there. And at the other end of the small intestine, you can get led to the large intestine, which is this tube here. Ours got punctured, so it's a little flat, but it's still there. Now, behind the large intestine, you can see this little bean-shaped object there. That is the kidney. And, yeah, removed kidney.
This is the renal artery. Right here is the renal pelvic. This is the renal sinus. Right here is the renal medulla. And then out here would be the renal cortex. This is the heart.
It's the center of the circulatory system. It pumps the blood around the body. And next to it, you can see the lungs.
On both sides.
On both sides
Yes.
right here. Heart. This is the aorta, which attaches to the heart. This is the left and right chamber.
The lungs, they're composed of 6 lobes.
3 on each side.
Yeah, the right anterior lobe, the right medial lobe, and the right posterior lobe. And on the left side, we have the left anterior lobe, the left medial lobe, and the left posterior lobe.
And this right here is the heart. And you can see on each side they have 2 left and right auricle. It's the elephant-shaped ears right here on both sides.
Alright. The heart removed. This large portion here is the base. This right here, where my thumb is the right auricle of the right atrium. Now you can see the artery that was still connected to this. This is the aorta. And the left auricle of the left atrium is beneath this patch of skin here. On this side. Yeah, there you go. You can see it right there. It's that little sliver. We have the heart cut in half. Now this blue part up here is the right ventricle. This larger blue part is the right atrium.
Can you break it?
This red part is the left ventricle. Now this red part in here, you can see, barely see it. It's in the center of the heart. It's back there. That is the right atrium. Those are the 4 chambers of the heart.
At the top of it.
And there we go.
This is the, oh, okay, sorry.
This right here, the esophagus.
It's located right next to the trachea, which is that. And we've got a gland down here, which is thyroid, I believe.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah, alright. The skull of a cat. Now here you can see the eye sockets where the nose would be. You can see the teeth as well. You can also see the hinge where it would connect to the neck. It's the nerve center of the body.
Did we clean it?
The most important organ. Anyways, there you go.